welcome back to another Agent of Change video. We are joined today by our special guest, the producer, Mr. Ramone Beats.
What's up with it?
Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We're so happy to be back on YouTube with you guys. So let's jump right into it. So let us know, how did you get into producing? Just take us back to the start.
It really just started just growing up, just always being surrounded by music. Like my dad was always on music. Like he bumping some Red Hot Chili Peppers, some Jimi Hendrix on some shit.
Okay, you know what season?
My mama bumping some Luther Vandross, you know what I'm saying, some gospel. So I was just always around it. So by the time I got 8 or 9, they was just trying to get me into music programs or whatever, just cause I'm always it's in my head. I can't get it out. So it's just they found me a way to express myself. So start going to stacks and stuff like that growing up. Just trying to hone my skills, doing all type of things, whether it's drumline, dance, singing, all type of stuff, you know what I'm saying, growing up. So that was just kind of it's one thing, it's in me, it ain't on me type thing.
Okay, period. I'm glad to hear you had parents who were supporting you, and helping put you in those activities and things.
Yeah, I can't be the one that's yeah, man, ain't never believe in me. But at the same time, I'm yeah, y'all made me this way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you feel me?
All right,
so
great.
That's how that is.
All right, so, Pooh Sheisty, K Carbon, Big 30, Big Homie G, what is your experience like working with these artists along with the other people that you've worked with lately?
I mean, it's really just fun. I look at them like family.
Yeah.
This is new news. I just signed to Endless Entertainment.
Okay, congratulations.
Yeah, so we just going up. We just locked in. You feel what I'm saying? Just working with, you know what I'm saying, people I've been working with. Going up. You feel me?
I got you. So, what's one of the most rewarding things about being a producer?
I feel like the most rewarding thing about being a producer is really just helping the artist see their vision through, you know what I'm saying, and being a guide, you know what I'm saying, to whatever they got going on in their head, and trying to bring it to life. You feel me?
I got you. So in regards to your artistry, do you take any inspiration from any other artists or producers? We got Take Keith coming out of the city. Are you inspired by anybody?
I'm inspired by the energy for sure. But a lot of times, for me, it's I'm thinking about the producers I grew up on, Pharrell and Timbaland and stuff like that.
Hard.
And I'm just really on some stuff you know what I'm saying, as far as music concerned, I'm just thinking about how I can make music like that, or to that standard, to that quality, you feel what I'm saying? Because it's tough out here, you know what I'm saying, as an artist, you know what I'm saying, because you got to find your sound, and it's really just, I came to the point where I'm I gotta make the music I want to hear. You feel what I'm saying? Whatever I think missing, I'm able to make it. So I think that's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? So we try to lock in on it.
I love that. Has Memphis influenced your artistry in any way, in your sound?
Oh yeah, Memphis for sure. Growing up, like I said, I grew up on a lot of different type of stuff, but a lot of time, honestly, recently, a lot of times it's the younger artists that inspire me, like you were saying earlier, Sheisty and 30, the people like that, how they came with a whole different flow, because the whole rap game sounded different before they dropped. Oh God.
Come on now, talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Free Sheisty, and you know what I'm saying? Show respect and give credit where it's due.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of these folks would have a flow without that.
I got you. Do you ever pick up the mic and flow?
I did. I didn't dibble and dabbled in rapping and stuff. I say, it's fun for me, but being an artist is not even something I'm even
I got you.
that's not even crossing my mind.
I got you. You prefer all this back here.
You feel me? I'd be behind the boards and rather help an artist, you know what I'm saying, make their song.
I got you. So let's talk about you personally. What part of Memphis are you from, or are you even a Memphis native?
Oh yeah. For sure. I'm born and raised in the city, grew up in a kind of going back and forth between North Memphis and Midtown, you know what I'm saying, with my folks and stuff. You know what I'm saying? The city got my heart though, you know what I'm saying? I'm here, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I got you. So you mentioned moving around a bit. So what high schools and things did you go to?
I went to, starting out, like I said, I was out in the north, so I went to Scenic Hills actually, and that's in Fraser. And then I kind of moved to Midtown in 2nd grade, and I've stayed there since. And then I went to Idlewild, and I went to Snowden, shout out to Snowden, shout out to Green Dog, shout out to Central, shout out to the Warriors.
Shout out to everybody, okay? Rip your schools, rip your schools. You know
and
how
I went to U of
everybody
M,
do.
you feel what I'm saying? Shout out to the Tigers.
Okay, you got you. Shout out to the Tigers. All right,
Go to school.
Stay at school. You can't stay at school. Stay at school, okay?
Very important.
So coming up, you know, being around the city, what were some things that you were getting into? Were you wanting to sing? You know, what were you into?
Coming up, definitely. Like, I started, you know what I'm saying, just making music with my friends. Like, it was really just, like, being in class. Like, I'm always the guy. I'm in class making beats. Like back then, it was like a PSP or something. I'm making beats on the PSP in class and band class. And by the time I was a senior, I'm bringing the laptop to school. I'm making beats in the back of the class. You feel what I'm saying?
I love that.
If you know me from back then, you know, ain't nothing changed. You feel what I'm saying? So.
All right, it's in you. It's in you. So, I mean, it's always been in you. But when did you really discover, like, I got to tap into this? Like, I like music. I need to start making something and putting something out there and putting my touch on the game.
Like, it was really just, I kind of was pushed into it. Like I said, I grew up just at Stacks. I'm seeing people like David Porter and, like, just the Stacks legacy of, like, what Memphis was at one point. And I was like, that just put a battery in my back to, like, you know, really do this. And now we sit in the studio, and this is David Porter's studio. This is my recording. David Porter owns this studio.
Look at that, full circle. Amazing.
Right? It's crazy, right? So, like, that was really just, I feel like that was just destined to do some stuff like this. You know what I mean?
I got you. So, can you tell us about maybe, like, the first, like, real record you put your hands on, took serious, and was like, I'm about to make something over here?
To make something over here? Like, I'm trying to think.
Or even just, like, playing around in there, and you was like, okay, this sounds good. I'm gonna let somebody hear this.
I ain't gonna lie, like, in high school, like I said, I was making music with my friends, and, like, I was just, like, we'll make a song, and, like, we'll do, the song be done, and the next day at school, the whole school playing the song.
Wow.
You feel what I'm saying? And, like, that was really, like, motivation, like, to just keep doing it. Like, I'm doing something right, so that just went from high school to college, you know what I'm saying? Like, people recording, like, my freshman year, people recording in my closet at the dorm room. Wow. You know what I'm saying? And that just kind of brought us here.
It sounds like destiny to me, for sure.
Like, I can't even call it for real. It's just what I do for real.
I got you. So let's look ahead. Do you have any future projects you can give us a little insight on? Let us know what's coming up from you.
Like I said, you know what I'm saying? We locked in with Endless. A lot of stuff on the way. A lot of all different type of stuff. Whatever you expecting, I'm coming left with it. You know what I'm saying? So just know what's going on. Be on the lookout. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Ears up, everybody. Ears up, okay? So, I mean, signing with Endless, let us know some advice that you could give anybody that's coming from where you came from, recording in the closet, or just an ear for music. Anything you can tell them to let them know, hey, keep going, you can get here too.
Like, definitely, like, you gotta know it's in you. Like, you can't, it's not a plan B, it's never a backup plan. It was this the whole time. And if you know me, you know that that's what I've been on. And that's where I'm here, you feel what I'm saying? So, like, a lot of times I tell you, like, a lot of times you, like, don't let outside opinions, like, just tunnel vision. Stay focused on the goal, and then you'll look up and you'll have something to show for all the work you put in.
For sure. Real gems. All right, so let's go back to the city. Is there anything that you would like to see change around here in the 901?
I mean, a lot of people say it's a lot of negative stuff going on in the city. I feel like if you stay out the way, you ain't got to worry about that type of stuff. Like, Memphis is a beautiful place. It got great people, great talent, great food. You know what I'm saying? It's great vibes. You know what I'm saying? So if you involved in some stuff, like, then that's let that be what that is. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with the great people. Don't let that overshine the positives coming out the city. Like, it's too much good going on to be messed up. Like, now is the time. If you trying to do something in music, it's the spotlight on the city like it's never been before. I'm telling you, these labels calling me. They like, who popping the city? Who doing what? And I'm telling you, like, just stay focused. Stay out the bullshit. Keep grinding. Like, let's go up. Like,
I
Ain't
love
no time
it.
for the plan.
I love it. I love it. All right. So we know you got big things coming. Do you have any artist, anybody, any producer you like to work alongside in the future? Just like on your bucket list. You got anybody? Couple people.
For me, it's like Dr. Dre, like I said earlier.
Okay. Okay.
Like that would be like a bucket list type of thing for me.
Okay.
Because he was just like the best producer to me, and I just like how he went about it. Like he was talking about rapping and stuff. Like if I were to rap, I would do it like Drake. I would drop an album just with all my niggas on it and just you know what I'm saying, like just show them off. You know what I'm saying? I would just produce it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And rap a couple bars here and there. So like that's my inspiration. So I definitely like to work with Dre.
All right.
And just find artists like how he did Snoop and Kendrick and Eminem and stuff like that. Like just help build other people's career and stuff like that.
That's real. All right, well, that about wraps up with us for us today. I thank you so much for dropping these gems, these insights, welcoming us into For You. Shout out to For You Recording. Come check out our guy, Ramone. Thank you all so much for tuning in to this Agent of Change interview. Make sure you check out our previous interviews and come back and join us for our next one. We'll see who our next special guest will be. Peace out, y'all.